It's a nationwide epidemic. Shelters and pounds jam-packed with dogs, leaving those caring for them scrambling. Shelters are seeing an increase of abandoned dogs and cats, leaving them with more animals than kennels in some cases. So here with more on the toll it's taking on local organizations, the Mahoning County Dog Warden, Diane Fry. Diane, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So does it seem like we're just seeing this spike of neglect or people abandoning dogs, or has this been a problem for years now?
It has been a problem for a little while now, at least since COVID, and it's been just increasingly getting worse. I think a lot of the problem is at this point, people don't realize the breeds they're bringing into their home. They're not researching when they're getting those cute puppies what this breed is going to require, what it's going to, take to take care of this dog for an average of 12 to 15 years.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to it with the pit bulls, the American bulldogs, the cane corsos, the mastiffs that are so popular right now. You have a really athletic, intelligent dog that's so muscular that needs a lot of socialization. It needs veterinary care, which is expensive also. To feed a big dog like that is a lot. And sadly, if life happens and something happens with your job, with illness, injury, something like that in your home, and you find yourself in a position that you can't take care of that dog anymore, we're begging people, please don't just dump the dog or call us the day of and say you need a place for this dog to go. And especially if you just drop the dog off somewhere and we end up picking it up as a stray, a lot of times we can find who you are and we will pursue that legally. But also, you're putting this dog at such a disadvantage, and us too. We don't know that dog. Yeah. So we don't know its name, we don't know just the basic things, and so that's going to make it so hard for us to find a home for that dog.
Right, many people just kind of get in over their heads, and
it is, and it's understandable. Those breeds require a lot of attention, especially in the beginning. And the last thing you want to do is put it out on a 15-foot chain in a backyard.
Yeah, and what kind of toll does that take on pounds like yours or shelters who are almost at capacity with animals?
Or at capacity. It's very difficult because, like anything else, the bigger the dog, the more it costs to feed, the more it costs to vet. If there's injury, anything like that, you need more staff. If the dog is dangerous, that requires more staff and a lot of different care. So it becomes very problematic, and everybody's trying to chase those same dollars, to fund, to keep this going. So it's very difficult. People need to understand what a responsibility it is, and there's a financial part of that also.
Yeah, and I wanted to know, are these shelters or pounds, are they getting the resources that they need to take care of all these animals?
We're all trying. The commissioners have been very supportive, but there's only so much you can do. And one of the things, you'll hear people say, well, put up more cages, we'll donate cages. Putting more up isn't really the answer. Putting more cages up and warehousing animals, that's just not the answer for a big dog that requires exercise and care. You don't want to take a dog out of one situation and put it into another situation where we're supposed to help.
Yeah, and you touched on this a little bit earlier, but if someone feels like they can't, take care of a dog, they can't just drive up and drop the dog off. What's the protocol?
Right, start early. There are different places where you can possibly take your dog, or try to find an adequate home for your dog. Nobody knows that dog better than you. Try to find, someone that can give the dog what you're not able to at that point. And, again, think about when you're taking this, and this is, on average 12 to 15 year commitment. So, it's easier not to get them.
Yeah.
Or wait until it's a better time in your life to get them.
And speaking of those larger breeds and dogs, there was a tragic case out of Tuscarawas County where a pit bull fatally attacked a 1-year-old child. Now, this pit bull did not have a history of attacking others. What happens when a dog snaps like that? And is it the breed itself?
You know what? I really hesitate to say it's the breed, because there's a lot of pit bulls that don't ever exhibit those situations. You don't know when you're getting a dog like that. Again, research the breed you're getting. When you're getting a dog like that from a backyard breeder, or somebody that doesn't breed for temperament, for their health. I don't know how old that dog was. I don't know the situation, but you know, again, you're in control. You need to make sure the 1-year-old who knows what could have happened. Did she pull a tail? Did she pull an ear? Who knows what happened? And that's just tragic.
Yeah. Well, Diane Fry, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us and sharing this important information.
Thank you very much.